Welcome to the TheMeMyddletonShow, a place to encourage neo-spiritualists to laugh, love, and learn. As we virtually walk through the topics of the spiritual, magical, natural, and occultic worlds, I am your host, Evina, and you have now entered the TheMeMyddletonShow. All right, here we go with day number 23. Topic, here comes the judge. Do you possess or display an excessively critical point of view? If you say no, you're lying. Look at me being judgmental. A lot of times, we judge something or someone, and it could be quite critical. To take away from the weight of the word judgment, we often clock our responses as opinions. Now, I have read a few articles on the difference between opinionated and judgmental. So far, they're the same. I mean, they'll look like, well, judgmental means this and opinionated means that. And then I look at it and I think, well, based on their definition of judgmental, you could do that with being opinionated as well, and vice versa. Their definition of opinionated, I've seen judgmental act in that as well. So basically, they're the same. When was the last time you harshly judged or gave your unsolicited opinion about something? Take a few moments to think about all the judgmental things you felt, thought, and said within this last week. Write all that you can remember. Don't judge your opinions and don't give opinions about your judgments. Just be neutral and write them out. Be the quote-unquote angel watching over you in those moments and just report what happened. Just the facts. And when you are finished with your list of your critically opinionated and self-righteous judgments, look them over and ask yourself, in what ways do I exhibit the exact same behavior as those I judge? Write your answers down. An example would be like, you think that bitch is two-faced towards me. You should ask, how am I two-faced towards others? Whew, all right now. Can we tell on ourselves with this one? Like, can we really tell on ourselves with this one? Better question. Do you find it difficult to come up with content ideas for your podcast? Or perhaps you've gotten stuck during an interview with a guest or you just have nothing to ask anymore? Try Poddex today. Poddex is the best all-in-one podcast idea generation tool. You get everything from episode ideas to interesting conversation starters for interviews, engaging discussions for your live streams, and even social media content ideas. With this tool, you don't have to spend weeks trying to come up with content for an episode or unique questions for your guests. Just shuffle the cards and pick one at random. Hit the record button and get started. Now, you can make better content, have more fun while you're at it, and get your viral moment, all with Poddex. Head over to poddex.com and use code C4C. It took me a minute for me to come up with a time I was judging someone. Then I thought about Andre 3000. He is a talented artist with his rhymes and as an actor, amongst other things. But when I heard that he's suffering from imposter syndrome, I had plenty to say. First of all, that just bothers the hell out of me. Imposter syndrome. I really couldn't understand why someone who has certifiable evidence of his talents and success would deem himself as an imposter. Child, I went in without enough information to make an educated opinion or judgment on. I'm not in this man's personal life to fully understand his lines of thought. To me, he's a philosopher and has been noted as the royal prince of hip-hop. What an honor. And well-deserved if you ask me. I can't tell you how much I wish I was on his speed dial whenever he needs a voice of reason. No, I'm not talking about on a romantic thing or nothing like that. He's not my type. Plus, I have a husband. But as his personal intuitive consultant, it just boggles the hell out of me as to why this man thinks like this. He need to find a way to see why this whole imposter syndrome BS is just on some Donkey Kong bullshit. Like false turding is what this shit is what I'm saying. Okay. So, as I noticed how I just judged this talented king, saying he ain't got no imposter syndrome, now the question is, do I think I have imposter syndrome? Is someone going in on me about this? The answer is yes. Yes. 4 people off the top are going in on me about this. One of my spiritual leaders, my realtor, my chiropractor, and my husband all checked me about this. They all have shown me certifiable evidence of my skills, talents, and abilities. I have to sit back and look at all the things they presented to me and say, okay, you're right. I hope 3 stacks can say, okay, you're right. So, are you ready? Are you ready to sit there and take a critical look at your judging ass? And sit up there and see how you've been judging, who you've been judging, and what have you been judging about? Are you able to sit there neutrally and be able to say, yeah, I judge this person, or I judge this idea, or I judge this thing critically? Had a bunch of deep feelings about it. Are you able to sit down and write those things out and talk about it? Are you able to look at those individual things and see if it's really turned around on you? If you're the one who's demonstrating these things that you judged? Can you do that? Are you sure you're ready to do that? Okay. Let go. Wasn't that fun? Did you learn anything? Did this episode stir up any questions, comments, or concerns? Send them over to TheMeMyddleton@gmail.com or leave a message on our website at www.helpbyevina.com, and I'll be more than happy to respond. Check out our bonus content by becoming a patron. There are 4 different patron tiers to choose from. This is to help upgrade our equipment. So, don't miss out on exclusive episodes and wonderful rewards for your patronage. If you're on Spotify, Podbean, Google Podcasts, Amazon, or any other favorite podcasting platform, make sure you like The Me Middleton Show and leave a comment. Tell us how much you love the show, what you don't like about it, how we can improve, and how we can be challenged. If you're listening to The Me Middleton Show on YouTube, make sure you comment, like, click on the subscribe button and the notification bell to be the first to get the newest episode. And remember, proper prior planning perfectly promotes persistent productivity and proud, pristine performances. Now, get out there and perform. Until next time.